Wait a minute. Did we go live? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Janice, hold on. Good morning, Janice. Before we start, I'm sorry. I got to play that one more time. I'm sorry. I got.
Yes,
All
let's
right,
go.
come on, let's clap.
Let's go. Let's
All
do this.
right, guys. Oh my God, let me tell you something. And before I acknowledge the Queen Janice over there, I want to say, first of all, excuse me for being a few minutes late. That was my fault. But I just want to say, I am super, super, super excited to be here this morning. It is a Toxic Talk Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. 6 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome, 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 and triple welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. The chat room is wide open. Come on in and join us. We're excited to be here. We hope all is well with you guys. I say this all the time because I really do mean it. And times that we're going through now, we need to all check on each other, and we know this already. Like, share, follow, subscribe. You know what I'm going to say. We truly appreciate it, you guys. Let's get these numbers up. Cash App is there, too. You can donate to the show. You got a Zelle. It's right there as well. So we appreciate you for that as well. You have a deficit of love. No one's showing you no love today. This is where you're going to get your love. This is where you're going to get entertained. This is where you're going to get some knowledge. This is where you're going to have some conversation. And this is where we all congregate each other in a very safe sanctuary. But most importantly, guys, it's the only place in this entire universe, the metaverse, and all of immerses where you get your morning started right. To this queen right here, Janice, God bless you. Good morning.
Thank you.
And how are you, young lady?
Good morning. Very well. All is well as here. Peace and love, beautiful people out there. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. And the local time here, what time is it right here? Right now where I am is 8:07. And the current temperature in my area, in my backyard, is 36 degrees, expected high of 32 degrees, and an expected low of 30. What is it? Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Expected high 36 degrees and expected low 32 degrees. Okay. With some sunny and cloudy conditions expected throughout the day. I'm Janice from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
All right, well, you get your morning started right. Janice, do me a favor, look up a story real quick for me. I forgot to tell you about it. It's Lunel and Albie Shore possibly dating. I want to talk about that real quick. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We truly appreciate you. Don't forget March 7th, birthday bash at Comedy in Harlem for your boy. That's me, Shawn Harvey. You know, throughout the year, every year I do my birthday show at Comedy Harlem, which is a Black-owned comedy club. Y'all come on out Saturday, March the 7th. Doors open up at 7, showtime 8. My man Marlon Randall's going to host. I'm going to close out the show for my birthday. I'm not even going to host. We get up there and we're going to have a good time. So y'all come on out. The flyer will be out this weekend, guys, for our live podcast event at IQ Cigar Lounge in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, which is the Poconos. You get the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team live. That's Janice. That's also Miss Miko and myself with a comedy show and an after party. That's in the Poconos, guys. If you traveling and you want to come and check out the show, hit me up. We got some hotel arrangements for you, so y'all can come on out, or you could just come on out, make a U-turn, and go back to New York City. It's fine. So please, these 2 important dates, we would love for you guys to support. March 7th, my birthday bash at Comedy in Harlem. Y'all come on out. You'll see Janice there live. You'll see Miss Miko there. Shout out to all my folks over there on YouTube as well. Sorry about that. And also the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team live podcast event at IQ Cigar Lounge, Saturday, March 21st in the Poconos. Now, we were off for Martin Luther King birthday. We wanted to honor the King literally, and we did. And Janice, before we start the show, it's good to see you. You look good. How you been the last couple of days?
I've been very well, very, very well. The whole family, we did take time out to celebrate Martin Luther King Day. We just did special stuff here within the house. No one went to work. We just kind of, relaxed and looked at a lot of the specials that were on PBS and things like that. But our weekend was great. How was your weekend, Shawn?
Well, everybody, let's clap for Janice really going all in for the Martin Luther King, watching videos of King and all the speeches. While you was Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, never forget. We cannot forget, and we have to remind the little ones that are coming up, or at least teach them and let them know what happened. Don't forget. Don't be complacent. Like our ancestors fought for this right here that we have right now.
Janice is absolutely correct. Thanks for sharing and thanks for keeping the legacy going. Martin Luther King, I observed Martin Luther King by being on DraftKings all day and eating sushi. I had a dream to hit about 2 parlays that day. And because of Martin Luther King, I did hit a parlay. So let's shout out to the King. Because without Martin Luther King, we wouldn't be doing parlays.
No.
Guys, welcome to the show. You put on Earth where you get your morning start. Right. I guess this is what we'll do. Obviously, the world and Janice will have a report on it, and then I'll wait for her to talk. And
well, wait before you go any further. Let me just say I found the video with I'll Be Sure and okay. So
we get that.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fine. Okay, you can send it to me. But I guess, and welcome to the show. I'm gonna get into the chat room, guys. Put the hearts in the chat room. I understand that's the job of our beloved sister soldier Shonda, but I'm gonna override her for a moment. And guys, put the hearts in the chat room. Get your tickets. Shawn Harvey Birthday Bash. That's Saturday, March the 7th at Comedy in Harlem on 147th Street in St. Nicholas. So we got 2 events, one in New York and one in Pennsylvania. We got all you guys covered. There's a big snowstorm about to happen. Where everybody's talking about this. So before I even say anything about this, I'm going to yield my time back to this queen over here, Janice. Let's give it, Janice. I can barely see your face. What type of hat are you wearing? What's going on? Why are you wearing a hat like that, Janice?
I'm trying to hide my screwed up eyebrows. Okay, I'm feeling like the Grouch right now from Sesame Street with all this. Is it the Grouch? It's one of those daggone Muppets over there that's got the real thick eyebrows. And so yeah, I have on a hat. Okay, so
I can't even see your face.
Hey, well, I'm trying to. All right, hey, how's that going?
Janice, if you was on a network television show or radio, would you put a big hat on like that, Janice? Well, we can't see your face. Exactly.
I would have a makeup artist. So no. I'd have a makeup artist. I would have a hairstylist. So no, I wouldn't be doing that on Lillian's. You know what I'm saying?
Let's give a round of applause for Janice. Okay, so guys, there's a big snowstorm happening. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to Janice report about the snowstorm, and then I'll share what I have to share. So, guys, welcome to the show. Only place on Earth where you get your morning started right. We are so happy and grateful that we are here with you guys. Janice, aren't you excited to be back with the
I'm thrilled, Shawn. I am thrilled to be back. Yes, all that time off was very relaxing, very well needed, and yeah, I missed the team. I missed the Wake Up team. So yeah, it's great to be back.
Let's clap. Janice is out of her mind. She misses all this insanity. Let's give her. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give her a round of applause. I told you if you listen to this show, you have to have mental issues. So let's clap for Janice. She has mental issues like the rest of us.
Yes.
Janice, what's going on
Yes.
with this superstorm they talking about?
Okay, so this massive, widespread winter storm is expected to hit large parts of the United States throughout the weekend, according to the National Weather Service bulletin. Okay, a blast of cold air from Canada and a mix of warm air from the south is bringing significant snow and ice accumulation. The storm is expected to stretch from central Texas all the way through to northeast. That's right, it's going to reach us all the way up here, and it's just going to sweep across the country basically over the weekend, and it's going to dump heavy snow, sleet, freezing rain along the way. You know, along its travel, it's just dumping snow, sleet, freezing rain all the way. And this is it's going to affect roughly what, 30 to 35 states. Okay, 30 to 35 states this storm is going to affect. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that. But anyway, it's going to create treacherous traveling conditions, and prolonged power outages are expected, as well as down trees, you know, the typical thing that usually happens during a storm. Forecasters are saying that once this storm passes, that's not the end of it. Extreme temperatures are expected to follow, okay, putting large parts of the South into a single digit temperature. That's crazy too. Large parts of the South is going to be feeling single temperatures, digit temperatures. That's crazy. So the government in the area, the official governments in the area, they're asking people to avoid traveling and prepare for possible power outages. So get your blankets together. If you have a fireplace, get your wood together. Go get your food, get your water, just in case. You know, remember a few years ago how it hit Texas, right? A lot of people, their pipes froze and burst, and a lot of people had a whole lot of water in their apartments and in their homes and what have you. So pay attention to what the National Weather Service is saying, because it is changing constantly. I've been watching it for a few days and I thought, oh, no big deal. But yeah, we are expected to receive maybe 16 inches of snow, but that keeps flip-flopping. So pay attention, everybody, and be prepared. What say you, Shawn?
Welcome to the show, guys. First thing I'm gonna say is let's put a pause on 16 inches.
You gotta go there. What?
We're gonna immediately pause that. I don't know damn who the hell walking around here with 16 inches.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Other than this winter storm. The first thing I want to say about this, guys, and welcome. We truly appreciate you. Shout out to everyone in the chat room, man. Hey, birthday bash again. It's already. It seemed like we just had one 2 weeks ago. Come on back, Princess. I need you there in the front. I need the Godfather's soul. I need you guys there.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing I want to say is this storm will definitely impact all of us one way, form, or fashion. But right now, in real time, it'll impact. Guys, put up the prayer emojis for my beloved nephew, Lee Scott, who's, he's not my biological nephew, but he's my nephew on the show. His wife is, I would say, a niece of mine. I would say that. Those kids over there, like my grandkids over there, and he got the dogs. And I think Lee lives in the Dallas area. So I want y'all to put up some prayer emojis for Lee Scott. I hope maybe you can get out of that area. I don't know what you're going to do. Lee, call in 570-982-6950 if you got time to talk. We want to know how's your headspace. Guys, anybody in that chat room, if Lee's not in that chat room, go reach out to him. Let him know that his uncle's trying to reach out. To his lovely wife, April, our love goes out to you as well and those kids. Now, what I don't have is no love for the senator of Crew. What's his name? The senator of Texas, who Cruz. His name is Cruz, right?
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz yesterday was spotted on the airline on a plane going down to the Galapagos Islands. You should be ashamed of yourself, my friend. You are a fraud and an imposter. You're a coward of a man. You don't want to be amongst the people about to go through this horrific, once in every 5 years kind of a snowstorm, where there might be a strong possibility of loss of life, or forget about the power and all of that. And for you to represent your state on a federal level, to get on an airplane with your punk ass and get out of town is out of order. It's it is a neglect of your power, and you are a bitch ass neighbor. That's the second thing I want to say about that. That's three things. I talked about the inches, I talked about my nephew, and I talked about bitch ass neighbor Ted Cruz, who always has to find his way on a plane and really has no shame to his game. You can afford to go book a private flight and nobody knows it. You was on you was like on JetBlue. You just didn't even care.
Yeah.
You were so scared of what is about to happen that you, as a public official, is leaving the state.
Right.
Of Texas.
He's not trying to go down with the ship. He's like, I'm out. Bye. Every man for himself.
Now, before Janice go back into the things that we all need to do to stack up and all that, as far as, items that we need for the snowstorm, we get into that in a minute before I yield my time back. But this is what I want to say, Janice, and God bless you guys in the chat room. And we truly appreciate you. You already know. And I'm a promoting machine. March the 7th, birthday bash, March 21, live podcast.
Right.
That's if we're still here. Now, this is the next thing I want to say, and unfortunately, I'm sorry that this is. I don't want to come off the wrong way. I'm gonna come off as sensitive as I can. Okay, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but Janice, I might sound like an asshole. And this is what I'm gonna start to say, Janice, and God bless you guys, and let's see some hearts in the chat room. Shout out to Sister Soldier.
Yes.
I've been saying for the last generation. I think, Janice, a generation is about 20 years in time, or 25 years. How many years is a generation? I think it's 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been saying this for 20 years. How do you know I've been saying this for 20 years? Because mathematically it makes sense. I'm 60 years old, so I've been saying this since I was 40 years old. I've been saying to black folks, keep your punk asses in the Northeast and stop running to Charlotte and Atlanta and all these places down south. You can run, but you can't hide. And some of y'all been in the South so long, you forgot about how the weather is in the North. Because one of your mission statements was to work for New York City, get you a house for $150,000 somewhere in Opelika, Naka, North Carolina, where you can shoot the breeze and go to 7-Eleven and be with your cousins wearing flip-flops and driving a Ford pickup truck. Now look at you.
Look at you now.
Look at you now. You're about to get hit with some ice and all the power's going to go out. And I'm so sorry. And all you black folks who migrated down to Atlanta, what you going to do now? What you going to do when they come for you? Superstorm. I don't sympathize with you. I'm sorry. What are you going to do now, guys? This is biblical. And if you could have stayed in the Bronx, you could have stayed out here where I live, you could have stayed in Brooklyn, you could have stayed in that old school tenement building, you could have stayed in forest houses, pink houses, and all the other houses that can withstand not only a blizzard, hurricanes. You never see the pink houses or forest houses lose power. You never, NYCHA, New York Housing Authority, there's power.
Yes, they got their generators already. Yes. Shawn. No power.
Elevators are running, incinerators are working. Okay, the bodegas across the street. Okay,
They're
okay,
open.
bus stop is across the street. You could walk to the hospital, maybe. Chinese restaurant, you know, in the snowstorm, never will close. You don't have to worry about the supermarket. We'll get into that in a minute with Janice. Life decisions is a mother. You thought you upgraded because you left New York City Housing Authority. You thought the grass was greener on the other side. What you really need in your life right now is a project building with a playground in the middle, in the center of the project. What you need is a community center, just in case it goes down, everybody can go in the community center and play basketball. But no, you act dope. You left the Bronx, you left Brooklyn, you left Queens, you left Manhattan, and you moved to Opelika, North Carolina.
And wait, let's not forget Nassau County. You left Nassau County.
I don't know. Nassau County, yeah.
Don't count us out, man.
I gotta count y'all out. You're not built like us. Y'all got 700 credit scores, worked for the post office and moved over there. I'm talking about my real heroes.
Oh, Lord.
I'm talking about people like my mother that live in a tenement building that's about 150,000 years old, that nothing can destroy this building.
Yes.
You're going to need old-fashioned steam.
Oh, he's right. You're right. You are so right. Those buildings can withstand the worst time ever.
Remember last summer in the Bronx when the building collapsed in Nitro? Half the building fell, but it still stood.
Yes.
People were still in their kitchens cooking.
The building is still standing.
And to this day, the building is still standing. The only thing they're going to do is put more bricks on it and this grand reopening. And for those people that are from the South, you know you can't drive in snow. You can't even drive when it's raining real hard. So before we get into the stack up part and the things that you need for snowstorm, and even out here where I live, a tree branch could go down and the whole power's out, but I'm used to the power going out. I'm from the Bronx. I'm built like that. Power went out in my house when I was growing up, and it had nothing to do with the weather. The power went out because mom and dad ain't had no money to pay the bill.
Okay.
So we pulled those candles out.
Okay.
And we went outside and continued to play.
It was warmer outside than it was inside.
So before I yield my time back to Janice, look at you now. Look at you now, Black folks. You're in Atlanta. You live in a big house on a tree-lined street. The problem is your street is a 45-degree hill going down to get out the development, and there's going to be nothing but ice, and you better stay in the house. The government, they call it state of emergencies for all these sovereign states. Go get your food and don't come outside. But it ain't gonna make no difference because the power's gonna go.
But I feel bad.
And before the power go out and the flickering of the lights, because Janet, usually we got a little flicker before the lights go out. At least that's what happens here.
Yeah.
And when you down in Charlotte and you're down in Atlanta, and while the lights are flickering, while it's 20 degrees outside, while you got your ice on your porch, you're going to think about those days when you used to live in forest houses. 865 Tenton Avenue, 90, apartment 90. With the incinerator right there and the garbage disposal and the pissy elevators. You're gonna wish for those days. But somebody else got your apartment now, and they're gonna be comfortable because they got the white tiger rug with the fish tank. And the only thing they gotta do is walk around the corner and go to Western Beef.
Western Beef. Oh no, that's another story. Okay.
I yield my time. Janice, give us some ideas. What should we stack up on?
All right. So as Shawn said, this is a state of emergency, and everyone should stack up on perishables, of course. Get your food together. I was talking to someone the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and get myself some Chef Boyardee." I'm like, Chef Boyardee of all things. But anyway, yeah, get your batteries, get your flashlight, get your blankets together. Maybe even secure your window with a blanket or something to try to keep some of that cold air from rushing in case you do lose heat. Be prepared. Make sure you have lots of gas in your cars. For those who have cars, make sure you have plenty of gas in your car, and have an alternative plan if you do need to leave your home, your apartment, or whatever. Where you're going to go, so just think about those things and put those things in place for the just in case. But for now, I would say just go out, get your food, get your blankets and everything, get your batteries, get your flashlights together, and get ready. Get ready to just ride out the storm. And that's my time.
Good morning, guys, and God bless. Before we get in the show, we got a big storm. We'll probably talk about getting them off a little bit. And this is relevant, and then we'll move on with the show. Janice got a few things, and we'll talk about it. Okay. Janice, you bring up a good point about stacking up for the food, but listen, guys, okay? Don't stack up too much food. What you need to stack up is get your toilet tissues game up and get your paper towel game up, okay? And don't be sitting up there like Janice talking about a friend. We got some Chef Boyardee in the can. Don't eat that right now because you don't know how your punk ass stomach is going to react to certain food that you eat. And if the power go out, the toilet might not flush. And then you're going to sit up there and you're backed up and you got to run to some kind of bathroom. So calm down, okay? You're sitting up there, you're eating the glizzy, you're eating the steaks and the sandwiches, and you're happy that you got 15 pounds of bread in your house. Take it easy with the eating. Pace yourself, guys.
Yes.
Okay? We don't want no massive snowstorm. You don't want snowstorm with diarrhea.
Yes, you're going to need all that toilet paper.
That's right. You're going to need a lot of toilet paper. So get your toilet paper, get your paper towels, get those essentials. Yes, you do need food, but don't eat too much. To calm down with the eating.
Calm down.
And for the folks back in the South, and then we'll move on. For the folks back in the South, you're running to the supermarket getting food. What you need to do is buy you a coat. You always should have a coat. I don't care what type of climate you live in. You should have at least, and for them New Yorkers that live down South, and folks, if y'all know people that are from New York and migrated from the South, why don't you reach out to them to see how they're doing? Get you some kind of coat, and it's no excuse. You could buy a coat anyway. You could go to the Salvation Army and all these other type places and get you a coat. You ain't got to spend $700 on a coat. You could go to Salvation Army, get you a coat for $25.
Yeah.
Okay. And these are the important things that you need to know. Now, Janice, before we move on, you're talking about some snow, right?
Yeah.
Now, we ain't really getting no snow. This is what snow looks like in the beginning of this week in Russia.
Hey, yo, what is wrong with y'all?
Oh, now this video here, Janice, is folks from South Carolina, North Carolina. They bought all the bread already.
Hey, yo, what is wrong with y'all? It's Wednesday. It's not supposed to snow this Saturday. And y'all done resorted me to some damn finger-length rolls. Y'all terrible. Y'all are terrible. Taking up all the damn bread. I'm going to show the milk aisle next.
Let's show that one more time.
Hey, yo, what is wrong with y'all? It's Wednesday. It's not supposed to snow this Saturday. And y'all done resorted me to some damn finger-length rolls. Y'all terrible. Y'all are terrible. Taking up all the damn bread. I'm going to show the milk aisle next.
Wow. He's like, it's Wednesday. Come on.
Guys, welcome to the show. New place on earth where you get your morning started, right? We're gonna get back into some storm report in a minute, but let's get into the morning buzz, guys. It's Sister Soldier in the chat room. Is my beloved? Oh, Angie, let me go in the chat room real quick. Hold on, who's there? Princess, good morning. Also, Sister Soldier, I just saw the hearts in the chat room. I don't know if you did it already. I'm just in the chat room. Your guys show my sis Angie B some love. She's new to the chat room. She's in the building. She's here. She's one of us. Y'all show Angie some love. That's my sis. I got so much love. D'Lo Mathis, she's in North Carolina. Oh, Wilmington, North. Oh, D'Lo's in North Carolina. Oh, shit, I forgot. Guys, pray emojis for D'Lo. D'Lo, can you get up to New York real quick and just be with us? You originally from Brooklyn. Can you get out of there real quick? Guys, let's get the prayer. I forgot D'Lo Mathis. Right, guys,
save yourselves. Get out.
D'Lo, come on up. Come back to Brooklyn. Come back up to the tenement building on Willoughby Avenue or wherever Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue. Go on, get out of there. I'm telling you, look. People in New York right now, they're preparing for the storm, but they good. They got steam coming out the apartment, out the pipes. All right, let's get into some morning buzz. Guys, welcome to the show. Any place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Yeah. We truly, truly appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for tuning in. Janice, what you got for the morning buzz?
All right. Well, you want to cue the music for just a little bit, for those who missed it at the beginning of the show.
Oh, of course, Janice. No worries. Thank you so much. You're absolutely right.
Yes, let's go. Let's do this. So, Shawn, I put up the video of Al B. Sure and Lunel. I know you want to talk about that. So you want to show that because people were kind of freaking out over the weekend or whatever in reference to what seems to be some newfound love between Al B. Sure and Lunel, the comedian. So
I don't know if I could pull that up real quick. Let me see. No, I can't.
I just sent it. So it should be. Oh, you froze. But it should be there. Yeah, you froze for a minute there, but it should be there.
I know. Oh, you put it in there.
I just sent it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's clap for Janice. She is on point right now, and let's give a clap for her little fitted baseball fishing cap she's wearing right now. All right, Janice. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Okay, here you go.
Not that we need to really clear anything up, but that I think that people feel I'm unworthy of your love, darling, because they love you so much, honey.
I'm unworthy. No, listen, let me tell you something. I appreciate you. I honor you. I think you bee's knees, aka my boo-boo kitty in the building.
I'm gonna wipe this lipstick off.
And put my tongue all on your face.
I always got lipstick on, but
that's okay.
I don't know.
I'll see y'all soon.
So, sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me play this again. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute, Janice.
Go ahead, play it again, or I'll remove it.
Hold on. Let me just kind of do this. Hold on, Janice. I'm having issues here.
Oh, okay. Natural.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna remove it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, hold on. Don't. Wait. Don't pay me no mind. Let me just play it one more time. No.
Play it one more time.
I can't play it one more time. All right.
Dang it.
I tried. Janice, what's going on with this?
Well, that's what I want to know. Is this real or is it fake? Is it realism or X? People are freaking out, talking about, hey, why her and all of this kind of stuff. That's why I believe she said, people are saying that I'm unworthy of your love or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe it's just two friends showing serious affection for one another. When he was in the hospital, he's saying that she was there for him, whispering in his ear and telling him, things, and, just bringing him back and what have you. So maybe it's true love. I don't know. They didn't, there's nothing else said, just that. So what say you, Shawn? What do you know?
I say this. Guys, put a number 1 chat room if you ever grew up in a tenement building in New York City or wherever in the country or New York City housing. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you ever grew up in a tenement building or New York City housing where you had old school steam and you had the pipes.
Yeah.
Janice, have you ever lived in an old school tenement building or housing?
Yes, absolutely. When we first moved to New York, our first home was in the Bronx. I can't think of the name of the street. It started with an E though. But yeah, that was our first place, and I was excited. I loved it. We were on like the 19th floor, and me coming from Florida, I was like, man, this is heaven. I loved it, and the heat was pumping, and the elevators were working, as you said. And we had this little trailer in the back of the building that sold those donuts and stuff. I was down there getting them donuts, But yeah, I did. To answer your question, yes, I did, Shawn.
The number 1 chat room if you lived in a tenement building or housing and you had the courtyard.
What happened? What?
Ain't nothing like a courtyard to go with your tenement building or your housing project. And that's where we were isolated and protected from wintertime. Any kind of storm came through, we were good. Shout out to the people in New York City that's comfortable right now in your little tenement building, in your housing project, because we know the power is not going to go out. There might be a small chance that Janet power might go out, and there might be a bigger chance that my power will go out here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. But I want to say this.
What?
To my tenement building right there, stand up. Be proud. You're safe. You're warm.
You know what, Shawn? Those are the type of buildings they need to have in the what do they call it? Where you have most of the tornadoes and things like that. They need buildings like what's over there, in the Bronx and the Brooklyn and whatever. They need those kind of sturdy buildings that could
Put a
withstand.
number 1.
Go ahead.
Put a number 1 chat room if you currently live in a housing or tenement building and a hurricane or earthquake could come through your block.
Mm-hmm.
And your building, which was, by the way, built in 1923, that's going nowhere. Not only that, you have the grand vestibules when you open up the door of your tenement building, especially if you lived on the Grand Concourse in the Bronx or any place like that, and you open up your door and you had the grand ballroom vestibule and the big lobby and the big lobby with the big elevators with the doors open. Put a number 1 in the chat room. Now back to this Al B. Shaw and Lunel. First, I'm thinking this got to be AI, because right now I am not feeling AI. I should not have to sit and think if this is real or not anymore. That's where we're at with social media because of the production of the AI. And this is unfortunate because I don't have the time to decipher what's real and what's fraudulent. And now AI is doing that for me. Thank God that some of these stickers identify it as AI, but some of them don't. So the first thing I thought was this got to be AI. And then I stop. I go, wait a minute. I'll be sure who, remember back in his day, can bag any chicken on earth. Remember Al B. Shaw in the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
What was his song? What was those songs he saw? I got to get his songs up.
I'll look at something.
I can't remember his songs. I could hear him in my head, but I can't remember them. And Al B. Shaw was the original light-skinned, fine man back in the day. He was more light-skinned than Janice over here.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Al B. Shaw, there would be no Janice. And I'll Be Sure and LL Cool J and all the other light-skinned brothers back in the day ruled the times. There was the light-skinned guys back in the day was so popular, I wanted to be light-skinned. And then, of course, the light-skinned brothers run came to a dramatic end when the dark-skinned brothers took over, and dark-skinned and brown brothers are still winning to this day. Shout out to the light-skinned brothers. We got love for you, but you're not winning like you did back in the 80s and the 90s. And Lunel, who I think is the bipolar opposite, she's hilarious on stage. She's a comedian. I'm a comedian, right? It would be an honor to open up for Lunel, who throughout the country sells out shows and is very vibrant and very relevant with her comedy today. Shout out to Lunel. But you wouldn't think that if this is true, that it's almost like opposites attract. I don't know. Now, I don't know, like, and look, I'll Be Sure. How old is I'll Be Sure? It's got to be in his 50s. Got to be 50, 60. Got to be. I don't know.
I think he's around 56. I think he's around 56 years old.
Look it up real quick. Could you find out how old both of them are, if you don't mind?
All right.
So now we see them. It seems like they're in a casual situation. It sort of looked like it's a ski trip weekend. By the way, I'm going on one day tomorrow. I'm going upstate to the Black and Gold event, and I hope I can make it back.
Nice.
But my whole thing is the way it looked, and he was showing her a whole lot of love. Like earlier in the morning, she was playing with with the nuts.
I didn't see that one. What?
Look, the way he was holding on to her.
Oh, okay.
Yo, she probably had both nuts in the hand and going crazy with this dude earlier in the day.
She's 66 and he's 57.
How old is she?
66 and he's 57.
Well, goddamn.
And one of her stand-ups, she was saying how she only got a couple more years to go before she retired the coochie. It was a funny little bit. She's like, I'm tired. You know, you should have caught me when I was young. I was a beast on the mic, if you know what I mean.
Right. And I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'll Be Sure, who's probably been with some of the most beautiful women on earth. Remember, he was wasn't he in a relationship with Kim Porter, Puffy's former, right? And she was a model. And she was a model. And let's say, just for argument's sake, that I'll Be Sure has been with a plethora of beautiful women, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look what happens. He's with a woman that's not a model, right? She's a comedian. She's auntie for real, like grandma, 66 years old. And I'm not criticizing God willing, if I live a few more days, I'll be 61.
Whew, clap for that. Clap for
yeah,
that.
I'm old.
But he does have a son, though. His name is Quincy with Kim.
Right.
Yeah.
And what does that tell you, guys? What does that tell you? She's not the most beautiful woman, no disrespect. You know what I mean? She ain't no model chick. But sometimes it doesn't matter. Some of these women who might not be a model or beautiful, they make up for it in other areas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she might have took him, grabbed his nuts, and did something unbelievable to him. Took a feather, tickled his rectum.
She knew how to work it.
She took a geese feather and tickled his rectum. And he completely lost his mind. She turned him out so much that he got on the live and said, yeah, this is my baby. So I would say this.
He said,
I would say this. Shout out to Lunel for being a 66-year-old woman that turned out a 57-year-old man. If this is true.
If this is true.
If this is true, that I honor you, sis, for being where you at in your life and still out there slaying neighbors. And I'll Be Sure, even though I'll Be Sure looks like He got a weird look too. He looks like that rap. Remember, what's his name? Humpty Dumpty. What's his name? Humpty.
Oh, I do the Humpty Hump. That
Yeah,
guy.
he passed away. Like him and Albie. Guys, what's that guy's name? The Humpty guy.
Yeah, he had a weird nose, right?
Yeah, and I think I'll be sure got like something weird going on with his face. Like he got something like Michael Jackson syndrome. There's something going on with Albie Shore's face. I don't know, respectively. But shout out to Lunel,
Yes.
who has turned, if this is true, has turned out Albie Shore. I'm giving her a round of applause. She's a beast.
Well,
And I challenge all you women in this chat room, whether if you're in a relationship or not. Can you turn your man out like Lunel's doing? Even if you're in a relationship. Janice has been married since 1963.
before I was born.
But I challenge Janice, can she do what to her husband what Lunel has done to Albie Shore? And I challenge every other woman in that chat room, whether if you're in a relationship or not, are you built like that?
Well, let me just say he's still here. Okay. So there you go. But I also want to add, beauty.
Yeah, but Janice, you got to put on the big lipstick like Lunel with the clown nose.
The clown, what? Clown nose. No. But look, beauty is skin deep, okay? And sometimes it's more than that. What is attractive to me is not going to be attractive to the next person. We all don't want the same thing. So she is attractive in her own way. She is extremely attractive, She is. I'm not, and a lot of, I think she's a beautiful person. I really do. I love her hairstyle. Like,
fellas in the chat room, put a number 1 in the chat room if you would smash Lunel. Put a number 2 if you're not. I don't care how good her hand game, mouth game is. Put a number 1 in the chat room, guys. If Lunel came in the room and said, "Yo, you can have all of that." Put a number 2 if you're not. Janice, I'm gonna give myself. Let me go into the chat room. I'm gonna give myself 17 number 2s. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. And this is coming from another elderly person.
Another elderly person who's near retirement age.
Okay, so but if they're together, God bless them.
Yes.
Guys, put a number 1 chat room. Also, if you're enjoying the show today, put a number 2 if you're not. We are here, man. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. What are they saying? What did you say?
Shawn,
if you ever met, what is she saying now? What is it? Shawn, if you a sister told you, Shawn, if you ever met Lunel in person, you're gonna see why men would want to be with her. She's one of the sweetest persons you will ever meet, and give the best hugs in the world. I'm not denying that. I didn't say that she wasn't. I'm just saying I actually applauded her. 66-year-old woman still turning men out. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth. And I dare ask the question to you ladies in the chat room. Are y'all built like Lunel? If Lunel came to me and said, "Shawn, I want all of that," I must respectively decline.
Why? Okay, hypothetically, okay, because you're married and everything or whatever. But she's like, "Here, you can have all of this. Come on, baby. Let me do you right. Let me do this for you. I can do it for you,
Even in a hypothetical world, I'm gonna be like, "I'm married. I'm good. I can't. Nah, thank you."
But let's say that you weren't. You would still say no. By the way, I can't see any of the comments that people are making. So, but you would still say no, Shawn?
Yeah, I'm gonna still say no. I'm not doing it.
Well,
guys, put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. You ever grew up in a tenement building, project building? Let us know. because I'll tell you one thing, if I had the power to move my family into the projects right now today, give me a 15F floor with the elevators, I'll move in today because I know I'm going to be protected by this superstorm that's coming through. We're going to get into some front page news. It's 49 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Miss Miko be through here tomorrow. God bless you guys. March the 7th, the birthday bash for your boy, Shawn Harvey at Comedy in Harlem. Doors open up at 7, showtime 8. Let's get dressed up. Let's have a good time. Let's celebrate life, not only mine, but everybody else's. So that's at Comedy in Harlem, Black-owned club. Y'all come out and hang out with us. Number 2, live podcast event. This time we're going to the Poconos. We'll be at IQ Cigar Lounge, 4543 Melford Road in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. That is in the Poconos. You get Miss the Queen Janice and Miss Miko live in person with your boy DJ Hot Sauce. We got an after party. Got some giveaways. Y'all come on out, make the trip to the Poconos. Janet, we have some front page news, and I'm gonna yield my time to you.
All right. Well, I want to tell you all about a little something that happened over the weekend with Don Lemon, a former CNN anchor, now working independently, was live streaming. Shawn, I put the video up, so maybe we could show that in a few minutes. But he was live streaming at a protest that took place in St. Paul's, Minnesota over the weekend at a church. Now, the protesters claim that one of the pastors at the church by the name of David Easterwood, and the church name, by the way, is Cities Church in St. Paul's, Minnesota. The protesters are claiming that he is a field director for the United States Immigrations and Customs Enforcement Department. Okay, and so I didn't post the part of the protest at the church, but these protesters, they went all into the church and disrupted service on Sunday, calling out David Easterman for being a director for ICE, or during the weekday, Monday through Saturday, and then on Sunday he's going to go to church and talk about the love of Jesus and all of this kind of nonsense, But Monday through Saturday, he's locking people up and beating them up and carrying on and what have you. But anyway, Nicki Minaj responded to Don Lemon's coverage of the protest by posting on X saying, okay, yeah, she said in capital letters, Don, you see sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Okay, and so the video that I have is Don's response to Nicki Minaj. So you want to play that real quick?
So people have been asking me about responding to Nicki Minaj's unhinged, homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond to this stuff, but let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about shit for which you know nothing about. This is out of your depth, by the way, and you are a homophobic bigot. You don't care about African Americans. You're not an African American. From what I know, you are reportedly an undocumented citizen, so you should be deported under Donald Trump's rules. And the other thing is that your family members, you have one family member who is reportedly a sex offender, the other family member, your husband or whatever, a sex offender is your husband, and one of them is reportedly a pedophile. And you have nerve to talk about me and what you think that I do? Nicki Minaj.
I can't hear you. Well, where did she go? Put a number one chat room if you guys can hear me. Where did Janice go so far? I don't understand. Where did she go?
So people have been asking me about responding to Nicki Minaj's unhinged, homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond.
Hold on.
There you go, Janice. There you go.
Every time a video is, well, not every time, but sometimes when a video is played, that happens. My mic goes off. I don't know what happened, why that happened.
That's fine.
But anywho, that's what happened. She said he did what he did, and she said what she said, and he responded. He was on TMZ talking about how, a lot of gay people, Black people should stop buying her music. She's a Trump supporter, and she's not a real citizen, and she, but well, you heard everything. So what do you think, Shawn? What say you?
Uh, did you guys go up in a tenement building?
In the Bronx, in Brooklyn.
I grew up in a tenement building. My mother still lives in a tenement building that I grew up in as a boy.
Those are really good buildings, though. They really are very, I believe, they're very secure. I mean, every mouse and roach can find their way in there, but still, they're strong and they're tough, man.
And guys, before we talk about that, I need a few of our supporters here in the chat room. In the springtime, I had a discussion with Mama Harvey. And Mama Harvey wanted a few of y'all to come over to her house during the week, if you're able to, and sit with her for a few minutes and talk.
Oh, I'd love that.
So if y'all guys are interested in coming to the Bronx, sitting with Mama Harvey, we'll have food there and everything for you guys. Need about, between 4. I mean, not too many because it's a small apartment, but between 4 and 6 of y'all. If I'll organize it. It'll be in the springtime. Mama Harvey would love to see some of y'all. There's a few members of the chat room that's already been to Mama Harvey's house. But if you're interested, put a number 1 chat room if you're interested. And later on in the spring, God willing, come in over after the show and sit with Mama Harvey for a few hours. Janice, if you're interested, let me know.
I'm interested.
Now,
I'm saying it right here on the air. Yes, I'm interested. Okay.
Now, before we get into Nicki Minaj and her rant, and welcome to the show. The show, Janice, we only got a few more minutes left for the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so the people who ran into the church to interrupt church, looking for the pastor, whoever the administrator by the name of Easterman, David Easterman, David Easterman. In any given other situations, I would never condone folks coming into the church and doing anything weird like that. I think churches are like Switzerland. They're like neutral ground. Like, respect the church as a place of worship. Leave the church alone. I was definitely for that. But in this case, hell no. David Easterman, you can't sit there and break up families and arrest people that are not even illegals. They are actually citizens. You think that you are the law and you have no kind of consequences. We already seen that by the other officer who shot and killed the lady in Minnesota. And now you got the nerve enough to cause havoc and break hearts all week and then go in church and preach the word of the Lord uninterrupted. Uninterrupted, sir.
Yes.
When you sit down there and you sing your hymns and you with your other Babylonian members and you got your robe on and it's supposed to be all good.
Right.
No. They broke down the doors of your sanctuary. They didn't give a damn. And they came looking for you. They did the same thing that you do to people Monday through Friday.
Yes, they sure did. Clap for that.
So are you to say that you are immune to this, sir? When you are devastating, breaking up families, and by the way, you know how I feel about that. Latinos voted for Donald Trump. Some of y'all got what you get. But that's another issue. And I believe that if ICE is out there with all this complete power, then if that's the case, then you're going to have to give up some power. People need to interrupt y'all as well when you're out there eating. Because you see, the thing is, it's the way you're doing it.
Yes.
It's the way you're doing it. You're doing it with no compassion, no respect, not only for yourself, but for the individual. You're not respecting the law. You jumping out of cars. You snatching people up in front of their kids. It's the way you're doing it. So if you're going to rock Monday through Friday like that, don't think you're going to go to the University of North Carolina basketball game on a Saturday and have a good time and eat hot dogs with your family. No, all of them should be, if you're going to interrupt lives, we're going to interrupt your lives every day. So the way you cause havoc, that havoc should be with you all the time.
Yeah. And show yourselves. Take off those masks. Stop covering up your face. Why are you covering up your face? You have something to be ashamed about? Yeah, I would say so. You know?
So I say this to the people of Minnesota that broke into the church or the interrupted church service of David Easterman. Do it every Sunday. Every Sunday when he go get his oil change and when he goes with his family, do the same thing to him and all those other ICE agents. And the city of Philadelphia police commissioner warned them, come to Philadelphia with this if you want to. We're going to have our police officers fight your agents.
Yeah.
And this is what the world we come into today. So now, in saying that before we leave, I love Don Lemon. I got love and respect for Don Lemon. I'm a Don Lemon fan. I remember when he did local New York news back in the day. And he rose up on the ranks. They went to CNN, one of the top newscasters of CNN. Then they fired his ass. And then he went on YouTube. And I follow him. I subscribe to him. And he's one of the great reporters out there today. And for Nicki Minaj, who really doesn't have the intelligence to even debate folks with this, shut up, man. You are alienating yourself from the very community that made you famous. So if you down with, and rich, so if you down with Trump now, make that announcement. Say black folks, white folks, gay folks, I'm not messing with y'all no more. I'm going over there with them. It's best just to say it that way than to cause all this havoc and make yourself look stupid. And if I'm not supporting Nicki Minaj no more, I like the music and all the songs back in the day. I'm not doing that no more. Miss, you have lost your way. And if you lost your way, you go over there. But to call Don Lemon a sea-sucking whatever, it's out of order. You hate, he's right, you hate black people. And most importantly, I think you hate yourself. So you know what? To Nicki Minaj, good riddance, young lady. We don't want you no more. You go over there with them.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's
so long. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Janice, our time is up.
Our time is up.
And until the next time. This show is put no more chat room if you had great. This show was a great show today.
Yeah.
Guys, we truly appreciate you so much. We're going to talk about some sports tomorrow. There's a lot going on with sports, boy. This 1 hour flies by so fast. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. Shout out to our new listeners. Please, if you're new to the show, spread the word. I say it all the time. You guys get stuck and enjoy the show, which I'm grateful for, but you forget to share the show.
Spread the love.
Spread the love. You want all this morning love to yourself.
Right? Spread love. Ba, ba, da. Come on, let's do it.
You don't want your friends to hear this? So you're going to sit there and tell me you're enjoying the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Your friends are over there listening to all that BS, and you're not even notifying them. Going to listen. I'm tired of you listening to that. Come over here with us.
Right. Don't gatekeep.
And I'm putting you guys to work this year. I need you guys to help share the show, especially my old school listeners that sit there parked and just enjoying it. Get it out to your other friends. Y'all know people. Mm-hmm. Y'all know some folks. At least, even if it's just one person. Let's take this show to a whole nother level. It's one of the hottest podcasts out here in these streets. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and we're the only morning show that rock out like this. There's no other show rocks like this.
Yes. Yes.
So please help us out, man. We truly appreciate you. Janice, it's 3 minutes after the hour overtime. Mm-hmm. You have the last word, Janice. Great show today. And I hope everything works out with your eyebrows later today.
I'm going to go work on them. I got to go clean them up.
Everybody, Janice shaved off one of her eyebrows. She only has one eyebrow right now. And one more thing, and pray emojis to Lee. Is Lee Scott in the chat room?
I don't know. I'm not seeing anybody in the chat room. I don't know why.
Wait, let me see.
But whatever.
Let me see. Let's call him real quick. See if he picks up the phone.
Well, Shawn, I had to get off. I gotta go.
Let me see if he picks up. Lee. Oh. All right. Okay. The last words, Janice. We're gonna call him tomorrow because we need to be in touch with him. What's your last word?
Peace and love, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day. That is all.
That's it.
That
All
is
right.
all.
Okay, guys, we
Cue the
appreciate
music.
you.
Cue the music.
Cue the music. Okay, Janice, well, God bless you. Thank you, because I was just not going to play the music. Okay, let's wave, guys. We're out of here.